Yeah, love it. What else you got? Is that it?
One other thing that I had, we've been sticking with a lot of Sony news, and this one is kind of feels like it could be worse in the sense that, as I mentioned a bit ago, that the PlayStation 5 actually went up in price in Japan. As far as right now, the PlayStation 5 is not going up in price in North America, but it looks like the price of the Dualsense is. It's going up by $5. It used to be $70 for just the ones that aren't themed in any kind of way or tied to like a franchise of any sort. Like they just recently released an Astrobot one. I think that one was 80 or 85 or something like that. But they used to be 70. Now they've been going for $75. It does seem like the DualSense Edge, which is kind of their like whiz bang razzmatazz controller that has all the extra buttons and things you can program on it and everything, that was $200. It seems like that price is not affected, so that's good news that price didn't go up because it's already high to begin with. Wow. But it does look like the DualSense is at most retailers is about $5 more.
That's ridiculous.
I remember when controllers were $45.
I remember that as well.
I literally on stream was gaming the other day, and I have my controller plugged in, and one of the dogs ran by and unplugged it, and literally in under a minute it lost its charge and disconnected because the battery was dead. And I have my other controller lasts maybe 5 minutes when it's not plugged in, and I'm like,
wow, I didn't know
don't
that.
be charging me more for I've got 3 controllers and 2 of them can't be unplugged for more than 5 minutes, and it's just I've
insane.
never been a fan of their controllers like that. I did not have luck with the DualShock, and I do not have luck with the DualSense either.
Oh man, they don't
you
like
mean
you,
in
man.
terms of battery life? Is that what you're saying?
Well, the DualShock, and even these, one of them has stick drift. The DualShock, it was stick drift for me, and one of these has major stick drift. And just in general, I haven't had luck with the PlayStation controllers the last couple of generations.
Yeah, I don't game nearly as much as you, being that you stream every day or every weekday.
Right.
I have 2, and it's hard for me to tell whether they've lost battery life or not, just because when I play with one, if it starts to get low or whatever, in fact, usually before it just gets down to 1 bar, it's not even yelling at me, and I'm already checking. I'm like, all right, I just swap it with the other one. So I don't pay close enough attention. But I did, I think we had a news story not too long ago where they had done like a slight tweak to the DualSense, DualSense controllers. And I wonder if that might be why the price increased. Because if you remember, there was that talk about how the battery life was maybe going to be increased. So I don't know. Right. There's been nothing confirmed one way or the other. And I haven't bought a new controller in forever. So I don't know if that's, I don't have a more recent one to know if there's actually a difference. I probably wouldn't necessarily be able to tell anyways. I did have one controller. I don't remember it really happening last generation, but I've had 3 DualSense, and I did have one that had one of the sticks drifted pretty hardcore, and I just ended up not using it. Actually, I was in my closet the other day, and I was like, oh, why do I have this DualSense? It was like, oh wait, yeah, that's right, it drifted. I just
it's the drifter.
Threw it in the closet.
It's the drifter.
Because I had the Spider-Man one, and when I bought the PS5, I bought an extra controller because I knew I was just going to do my swapperoo thing. Yeah, and then along the way, I wanted to buy the Spider-Man themed one. And then, so I've lost one, or I don't know. I haven't even looked to see, like, is it repairable? Because I would replace the sticks and stuff on my other one more for like height than because of drift problem, but it might be repairable. I don't know. I haven't messed with it, but fortunately, knock on something, I haven't had much of an issue, but that kind of stuff.
When you sell your PS5, you can include that controller with it.
Yeah, there you go. Put that one in.
That's true. I can be like, and then when they contact me, it's got bad drift. Like, I don't know what happened. It was fun when I had it.
It was fun when I had it.
Did you do a firmware update? Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's really
we'll
funny.
have to see.
Well, are you out, Chris?
I'm out.